Welcome to Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dogs. You put them together on a football field, sparks fly and memories are made. This is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Gators will kick this deep to get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense has the football first here today. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Defense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Tuggle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Georgia. Made the defense look slow that time. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Gators offense out there for their first possession. And so here we go. This is going to be fun, Kirk. It's the other part of this quarterback duel. Both these guys really expect to be playing for a long time on Sundays. One of the better college matchups we're going to get this year at the quarterback position.
Chris, you and I talked about this before we came on the air. Yeah, it's about the team. Obviously, you want to win the game. But I think both these guys understand what's at stake. They're 2 of the better quarterbacks in the country. Whoever wins today can take a big step in showing who, in fact, they are individually.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Pass complete on a crossing route. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. And he'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. And And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Now the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Caught over the middle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And that catch is hauled in. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Second down and goal. I'm coming. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on fourth and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. All right, so it's first and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. They call the draw play here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
The Gators pick up enough for a first down here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be fourth down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. We'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this fourth down.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. It's a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. A gain sets up a third down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete where they had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Dogs will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Looking to throw it on first down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
This sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you.
Looking for a deep completion. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him?
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And with nobody open, choosing to just throw it away. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Snags the quick throw. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. First and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. The completion makes it second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team again.
The pass is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So second and 10 after the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Fires it to the wideout.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver, that is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. From the shotgun, drops back. And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And here's the return.
Returner brings it out to the 40. And Florida Gators will take over.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Defense. Obvious penalty. Doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. The Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
On this winds up a safety. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety.
Returner is tackled down at the 36, and your Florida Gators will take over 1st and 10.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And now another deep ball here. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. And I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, it's one thing to have a rivalry game, but when you have two longtime foes like the Gators and Dogs duking it out on neutral turf, you know emotions will run high. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch, and the ball to the ground. Recovered by the offense and good for first down yardage. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. First down here for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple. There's a shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And they will try out the field goal team here. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw again. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And the field goal is good. Hold on now, there is a flag on the field. If it's on the defense, it still wouldn't be a first down. A costly special teams penalty, and here comes the offense back on the field. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Return starts from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And looking for a big play here. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Tuggle. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And off the bounce, that pump will roll out of bounds. The Gators offense retakes the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Excellent field position here for the offense. And the single back takes the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Georgia has moved into the red zone.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Down he goes, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Pressure is coming. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Caught over the middle. It's Kennedy. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop it.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made over the middle. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback dropping back. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Oh, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And he pulls in the catch. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Florida 39, Georgia 14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Defense is coming after him. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the...
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? So great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
The short completion of the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the sack is made there by the freshman. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. The offense just 1 for 3 on 4th down tries today. Here comes a 4th attempt. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal.
And here comes a deep shot. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make...
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Incomplete on the final play, but they wrap up the win. So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in. Credit to the coaching staff for leading this streak and keeping this team together after that loss a few weeks back. You can tell this team is bought all the way in.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.